Good morning. This is Deborah Matthews, Vicar of Fairwood, with my thought for Mothering Sunday. It was last Mothering Sunday when we realised that church was going to be looking a bit different, although of course we had no idea that a year on we would still be living under restrictions. As time has gone on, we have all adapted as each new regulation has set the framework for our lives. We have been getting weary of it all, but now we have some dates to look forward to, as thankfully we see the numbers of new COVID cases declining. But that of course doesn't make it any easier for those who have lost mothers or grandmothers or loved ones during this last year. Mothering Sunday is always a time of sadness for some people, particularly if they have been recently bereaved. This year, many more people will be mourning their relatives who they have not been able to spend time with before they died. And we particularly think of them today and remember them in our prayers. Mothering Sunday is the day when we focus on our mothers. Some are sad, some of us are thankful, and others may rather think about someone else who has mothered and nurtured them. We often mark the occasion by bringing them flowers, and many people take flowers to the grave of a mother or grandmother on this particular day. The tradition of giving flowers began years ago when children working in service in the big houses were allowed to go home to see their mothers. On their way, the children gathered flowers for them from the wayside to present as a gift. Luckily today we can send flowers and cards by post and even see and talk to our mothers on FaceTime if we're not able to go to speak to them face to face. We know that being a mother is something that not only holds the joys of special celebrations of new creation and potential, but it can also contain the ache of separation and loss. We recognise the importance of letting our children go so that they can develop and find their own journeys of life, but we feel the pain of setting them free. Every year in our service in church, we light candles to remember our mothers. And this year, I have recorded that short liturgy from inside St. Michael's Church. And if this is something you would like to see, then it will be available as part of our Mothering Sunday service on our website at www.st-michael.org.uk, all lowercase. The Bible reading that we have reflected upon this morning is from the book of Samuel in the Old Testament. The mother at the heart of this story is Hannah. She was childless and prayed to God for a child. And she promised God to give her firstborn to the temple to serve God. And so, as soon as Samuel was weaned, Hannah took her beloved child and gave him into the care of Eli the priest. Hannah had fulfilled her vow to God, and Samuel grew up to be a good and a wise prophet. In the New Testament, we also remember that Mary, the mother of Jesus, had to let Jesus follow his own path in life. And during Jesus' life, there must have been many occasions which caused Mary to be afraid for her son. And Mary's love for her child took her to the foot of the cross. Well, for us, there is often a sense of pride when our children leave us behind. But those of us whose children have left home will attest to the fact that we never completely let them go. We just try to make the space for them to follow their own way. We never stop loving those we have nurtured. They remain part of us forever. We will always love them. We will always worry about them and console them in their sad times. And we will always be joyful with them in all their special milestones. This self-giving love that at its best motherhood can embody will inevitably bring some aspects of sacrifice with it. And we sometimes feel that we can't live up to the demands which we put upon ourselves. And we particularly think today of new mothers, perhaps managing without the help of their own mothers. And we recognise how caring for a newborn baby is a precious but also an all-consuming task. And so we pray that all those caring for babies and children may have space for themselves to look kindly upon themselves. Because it is only the perfect love of God that can fully encapsulate the demands of motherhood. And so on this Mothering Sunday, we pray that we can all learn through all God has shown us, in Jesus, in Mary, and in Hannah, of love and forgiveness and faithfulness. God bless you.